Hi guys, and welcome back to another vlog. So this is not a full day vlog. This is a spend an evening with me because I had a very crazy day and I was just about to like turn off and have a very chill evening at home, order ice cream and just like take it easy. And I was like, you know what? Why don't I do this with you guys? So a quick update on my day. Today was crazy. I was talking to Ralph on the phone earlier and he was like, you have put on a full production in the house today. And honestly, he's not wrong. I produce so much content to the point where I'm just like physically exhausted. I can't speak anymore and I just don't want to wear anything else other than this Skims dress that I'm wearing. And side note, I really want to give Skims the praise they deserve for these dresses. I think they are the best things to wear at home if you want to wear something nice that feels nice on your body, that looks nice on you, but at the same time is very comfortable. As you guys can see, I'm like crossing my like legs, and yeah, it's just like honestly the finish and the way it sits on your skin and the way it like hugs your body the way it hugs, I'm telling you guys, I'm actually exhausted. The way it hugs your body in like the right ways, it's just nice for the house. So that's what I'm wearing and I was like, you know what, I don't feel like wearing anything else. I want something comfortable, I want something soft, and I just want to like do nothing at all. So that's what we're doing together. Before doing nothing at all, it is 6:17 p.m., which means I have a vlog that needs to be live in less than 2 hours, and it's not even edited yet, it's not uploaded yet, and the thumbnail is not done yet. So I still do have a lot of work to do. Honestly, Vlogmas has been crazy. I feel like I say the same thing in every vlog. I'm so sorry for me repeating that, but I just need to for my own sanity. I feel like I need to rant to someone about something. Side note, my lips are super dry and I want to get the Laneige sleeping mask. I know that it went viral multiple times on social media and everyone raves about it, and I feel like I'm the last one on earth that hasn't gotten it yet. So I really want to get it because I feel like my lips are super dry, and I am gonna check on Amazon right now if it's available so I can get it delivered to my house tomorrow. Laneige lip sleeping mask. It is available, but delivery is not tomorrow, so that's not gonna work. I'm thinking of going to the mall anyways tomorrow because I need to check out a bag for my mom, so I think I'll just get it then. So the plan for now is for me to stop talking because I'm running out of time, for me to start editing this new YouTube vlog that's going live in a couple of hours, and that is all that I'm doing for now. I will speak to you guys in hopefully 1 hour. By then I would have finished editing. If you're wondering, no, I did not make it yet. I've been working on the thumbnail for the past hour. I don't know why. Honestly, editing the video didn't take much because I have gotten better at speaking to the camera without like making mistakes that I have to edit out later. So that was good, but I don't know why I'm really struggling with Photoshop. Basically, I have not used Photoshop since the last time that I uploaded a YouTube video, which was like 9 months ago. So my skills are quite rusty. So I'm kind of having to learn Photoshop all over again. And I just realized how hard it is. So I just gave up, honestly. I'm not really happy with the thumbnail that I'm using at this point, but I just gave up. As you can see, the laptop is sitting right behind me and I'm charging my iPad because I want to kind of like draw something on my iPad on the thumbnail before I upload it. So this is just like a behind the scenes of everything, like all the work that goes into the videos that I upload. I feel like some people think that, you know, it's easy to do, but it's just so not easy to do. It's been a tiring day, but I don't know, like when there's a lot going on in my day and when I feel very productive, I feel very happy. So yeah, even if I'm tired, I'm actually very happy. You guys can see the really, I don't like this. I really want to change this. I really should change this. But let me speak to you guys in a bit about some of the home improvements because I feel like I need to show you guys. And because I feel like you've kind of like seen it in the background of my videos, but I want to explain the vibe because in the background of my videos, it does not look good. So Let me just upload this and then I will come back to you. We are finally live and I could not be happier for myself right now. So, other than taking this video live, I want to show you actually the updates that I have in the house. I got this tree recently that I'm actually so obsessed with. It's a fake banana tree, but I just love it. I love the quality of the leaves. Like basically, the back of the leaves, like basically the color is just so realistic and it really goes, like it really matches a natural banana tree, which I love. The only thing is I need to change this little pot here because I hate it and it was my old pot. Something else that's new is this lovely couch that I was sitting on. How beautiful is she? The only thing is I am going to be changing these pillows to something that matches the gray of these armchairs. Sorry, my equipment is like everywhere. This is my tripod. Then you have my laptop here and my iPad here. It's just all over the place. I was telling you guys that I want these pillows to match the colors of these armchairs, and these are the newest armchairs that I got that I was talking to you guys about in a previous vlog, and I am obsessed with them. And basically they just like, wait, let me zoom out. You can just like turn them like this and they're just so fun to sit on, and they're actually really comfortable to sit on. This is how they look like next to each other. And the only thing is, yeah, I need to be changing these. I really want to change this art, but I really want to change this, with more on that in a second. I also have this beautiful black coffee table, which I'm so obsessed with. This is basically a custom-made design. I got basically like someone to do it for me. I just designed the legs. If you see the detail on the legs, and then this is like not like it's not fully straight. It's like a crooked table, but it's made on purpose, like the crookedness of it. And you can see the detail here as well. Like I'm obsessed with this table. So now that you've seen how my living room looks, I want to talk about the art that's sitting on top of me right now. I actually really hate it. I think it's too black and white. I want something that is a bit more, like a bit easier on the eyes, if you know what I mean. Like something like that really kind of like feels like it's blending into the wall. I'm gonna put a picture here of like the references. And I was watching a video about this type of art the other day, and apparently it's really easy for you to do it by yourself. Actually, I do have a piece in my house that I did by myself. Let me show you. So this is the piece that I kind of created all by myself, and you can see like it's very texturized. Like this is fully texture, like this is fully texture. I'm not obsessed with it, honestly, but I am proud of the fact that I did it all by myself. I'm proud of any time someone creates something, you know? And art is not supposed to look pretty, it's supposed to like make you feel something. That's what I read somewhere, and that specific piece reminds me that you can do anything that you want to do if you actually set your mind to it. Actually, let me tell you about how I decided to make this piece. So basically, we were just moving into the apartment and I was looking for art for the house, and I really wanted something texturesque because that was like really like all over my Pinterest boards when I like would save boards for interior design inspiration. So, and all of the art that I was looking at, actually, where's my food? 1 second. Nearly with you. Okay, anyways, all of the art that I was looking at was like really expensive. When it comes to like texturized art, everything was super expensive. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do this by myself, because I used to paint as a child. I used to take painting lessons and I used to be really good at it. So I was like, why not? Like, if I used to paint as a child, why can't I paint again now? Ooh, that's my food. 1 sec. That's like literally my guilty pleasure every night. Anyway, so I was telling you guys, as a child, I used to paint. So I was like, why don't I just paint again? Like, what's keeping me from painting again now? So I did this, and actually Ralph helped out with the idea, and like just like we basically decided together what we wanted it to be. And yeah, that's how it happened. It took me 2 days to finalize, and I hated it at first, but again at the end I was just like proud that I did something, and I was proud of the fact that I set my mind to finishing it and I actually finished it. And I remember at the end I had trouble framing it because I just couldn't find someone that would frame the canvas correctly. So again, I scattered the internet to find more ideas about like how to frame canvases. And it was just like a fun project, and every time I look at it in the house, I remember that time of our lives when we were just moving in, when we were kind of like doing it together. And yeah, it just reminds me of good times, which is why I feel like having art that you worked on in your house is so cool, and it's so important, and it's such like it's such a good conversation starter, if you ask me. And like everyone walks into the house and they're like, "Oh, this is cool. Where'd you get this from?" And I get to say I made it, you know. And it was like it's really nice. I find it really nice. So I feel like I just told you guys a 10-minute story about this little thing. I was telling you guys that I want to create a new piece of art. Not now, because I just do not have the time with Vlogmas and everything that's happening in my life and the trips that are upcoming, etc. But I feel like in January, I'm gonna be in the mental space, in a better mental space actually, and I'll be able to create that piece of art. And it's so nice. Like when like I see videos of people doing it, I find it super like aesthetic, and I find it so cool that you can actually create the exact thing that you want. Obviously, it's gonna take a few trials and errors, but I'm down for that. So that's on art. And then I'm also gonna change the rug, because my rug is very, very gray, and I feel like the contrast of the gray with the couch does not go. So the rug also needs to go, and I just have no idea what I'm gonna do for the rug. Honestly, I don't know if I'm gonna find a rug that's gonna match. Ideal case scenario is I find a rug that mixes off-white colors with gray colors, but I've looked and I just couldn't find one that I like. And honestly, I just got bored because I really wanted to change it last week, because I really wanted to like, because the rug is like a big deal in the house. It really brings everything together, and if the rug is off, everything else is off. So I really wanted to change it last week, and I just started looking and I immediately got bored because I didn't find anything that was interesting. So yeah, let us see what I'm gonna do. I mean, honestly, when it comes to home improvements, I'm just gonna not do anything until Jan. I'm pushing everything until Jan, because again, I'm not gonna be around. Like, this is my last week in Dubai until 2024. And yeah, I'm just like not even gonna enjoy the improvements that I'm gonna make. And I would rather have a lot of time to think about any changes that I wanna make, because something that I learned about, I've moved like 5 times. I've moved houses 5 times in Dubai so far. And I've learned a lot from all of these experiences. I feel like if anyone is moving houses in Dubai, reach out to me, ask me any questions that you have. I'm like the expert. But yeah, like basically what I was trying to say is, from these experiences, I learned that the more you give yourself time with your house, and the more you like look for things and not rush to buy things, the more put together your house is gonna look, and the more put together your house is gonna feel, which is what we all want ultimately. So that is the update on home improvements. What I'm gonna do now is I am gonna have dinner. I got this, what's it called? This is the grilled chicken wrap from Crave. And I kid you not, if you live in Dubai and if you're like into healthy food, please try it, because it's the best thing ever. For some reason, I prefer it over like a normal wrap. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because I've eaten it so much. I've been eating this same thing for like 2 to 3 years, by the way. Not for dinner. I've been alternating between lunch and dinner, but it's actually one of my favorite things to eat ever. And some of you know I've been on a weight loss journey, which got ruined a bit by the Bali trip, because everything that we ate in Bali was pizza and steak. But I'm kind of jumping back on the healthy kick right now, and I'm just gonna have this for dinner because it's very light. It's like 250 calories, which is nothing if you ask me. So, and I'm also gonna have ice cream. I've been loving ice cream, like as a guilty pleasure at night. I don't know why. I think, honestly, I've had a really hard day, so I feel like I deserve a little treat. So, I'm also gonna watch OSN. I've been loving OSN, by the way, not Netflix. I feel like this is like a monologue at this point. I've been loving OSN, not Netflix, because I feel like they have like a really nice selection, like much nicer than Netflix, if you ask me. I've been watching Two Broke Girls, and I'm obsessed with them, because I think, like, I love the humor on that show. I think it's so funny. So I'm gonna have dinner, watch Two Broke Girls, and I will speak to you guys after, because I want to take you through my skincare routine. And ooh, I want to talk to you guys something very exciting that I came across 2 to 3 weeks ago. and I want to do my research on this thing before I get it, because I think if I get it, I think it's gonna be chef's kiss for my skin. Um, and I just want to make sure that it's actually safe, because it doesn't sound safe, but I feel like it's quite safe because everyone has really good reviews on it. So I'm gonna talk to you guys about that right after dinner. That I'm very, very excited and happy about, as you guys can probably tell by. Welcome to my bathroom. It's much later than the last time I spoke to you guys. And I am gonna get ready for bed. It's been a very long day for me, so I just wanna... Wait, let me turn the AC on in the room. I don't know what it is about sleeping in really cold temperatures, but I just can't fall asleep unless the room is freezing cold. So that's kind of the situation that I prepared for myself just now, because I love to I love to control the temperature of the room before I go into the room and before I go to sleep. So when I get into bed, the sheets are cold and they're crispy, and it's just, I'm trying to draw a picture here. So let me brush my teeth first. You guys don't need to see me brushing my teeth. And I need to get my face wash, which is in the shower. Okay, the teeth are clean and I'm about to wash my face. I'm gonna use this face cleanser that I got recently, and I got it specifically because I was telling you guys in the last few vlogs that I started using a Drunk Elephant moisturizer, and basically that moisturizer was not good for my face, which basically means I had acne for the first time in years, and I never have acne on my skin. And this cleanser really helped my skin get back to its natural form. Guys, I can't really speak well today, but just because I spoke so much. I filmed so much content. I've literally been speaking all day. So anyways, this is the cleanser that I'm using. Let me just finish washing up my face. I'm basically gonna show you my nighttime skincare routine, and I feel like you're gonna get super surprised because the skincare routine is pretty simple. It's not many steps. It's actually recently, mainly it's alternating between these two products. 1 second, there we go. So the first one is the hyaluronic acid, and I'm going to talk about that in just a little second. And the second one is basically arginine solution. I don't know. 1 second, this is what's written on it. Honestly, I really have no idea how it's pronounced. It's arginine solution 10%, targets the appearance of fine lines and dynamic facial lines. So, speaking of fine lines and dynamic facial lines, I cannot wait to go to Lebanon and get my Botox done, because my frown lines and my forehead is just giving me a hard time, honestly. It's giving me a hard time. It's fueling up some insecurities. It's not it. So I just cannot wait for Lebanon. And I looked for a good doctor in Dubai for the longest time, and I just couldn't find one that I trusted. I don't know what it is about Lebanese doctors when it comes to hair and when it comes to cosmetics. You can't not trust a Lebanese doctor. So I'm just gonna wait until I go to Lebanon and go to my mom's doctor, who's a very trusted doctor. And I don't know, I just feel like he's gonna tell me exactly what I need to be doing for my facial lines. And if you're still in your younger years, I highly advise you listen to what I'm about to say, because it's very important. Or still, even if you're my age, I advise you listen to what I have to say, because I regret my life for not paying more attention to fine lines. So basically, for the longest time, so we're gonna have to go way back here. So I naturally have a resting B face for some reason. Everyone tells me that. I think I do have a resting B face, because I really see it when I'm filming reels or when I'm filming YouTube and I'm not actually speaking to the camera. My face just completely turns into a very sad human being. I look sad all the time. I'm not actually sad, I can guarantee you that. I'm actually a very happy person. on the inside, but I have a lot of trouble portraying the same emotions to you guys, basically. Not to you guys, like to the world. You know, if I'm just like doing my thing, I'm like shopping for groceries, if I'm just sitting at home working, or if I'm like on a call and not speaking or not reacting to someone saying something, I have a resting B face. And you would think that I'm mean and you would think that I'm unapproachable, but trust me, if you see me in public and if you see me like frowning or like not feeling happy, I'm very happy and I am a very nice person. So yeah, I don't know how I got sidetracked to, wait, Ralph is calling me. Hi, I'm filming YouTube for the last time today. Can I call you in a bit? يلا باي. That's why I'm recording. Literally, I'm recording. Literally, I'm recording. La la la. Bye 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 bye. Love you. Bye bye bye. What was I saying? I got sidetracked at the resting bee face. I felt like I needed to explain to you guys. For some reason. So my resting bee face meant that I used to frown a lot without noticing that I'm frowning. Okay, so even like sometimes when I'm walking right now, even if I'm conscious of the fact that I should not frown, I always frown because it's just a habit that I have. So basically, because I would frown so much, these frown lines creased on my face, and right now they don't show. For the most part, they don't really show, but sometimes when the light hits just right, you can see them, and I'm very insecure about them. That's honestly the only thing that I'm insecure about in my face. For the rest of the features, I'm not saying I'm not the most beautiful person on the planet, obviously, but I'm just like, I worked really hard to get confident and to appreciate the features that I have. And I worked really hard on trying to understand the features that I have and learning how to elevate them. I think that is key in life. I don't think anyone has perfect features. I don't think anyone is naturally the most beautiful person on the planet. I think you just learn to love what you have, and when you love what you have, you learn to work with it. I think that's like the biggest beauty trick of life, if you ask me. I mean, that's honestly how I gained my confidence. And it wasn't like an easy thing, by the way. I'm gonna speak while I apply this. So basically, the hyaluronic acid really helps me when it comes to fine lines and hydration, and I really feel it the next day. Basically, when I wake up in the morning, I really feel like my skin is tighter than it usually is. It's a really long journey to really appreciate the features that you have and really learn to work with them rather than against them, because I feel like a lot of us are just programmed to, you know, hate ourselves. Not hate is a big word, like just to dislike, I guess, some features and compare ourselves to people. And I think that is literally like the worst thing that you can do to yourself. What I'm saying is very cliche and quite obvious, but heck, it's just like a reminder. I feel like everyone needs a reminder like this every once in a while. So right now I'm putting the thing that I can't pronounce okay, on my face. It feels very, very hydrating. And yeah, basically that's my temporary solution for treating fine lines and avoiding wrinkles until I get my Botox fix in Lebanon. I was telling you guys in an earlier clip that I found a new skincare, sorry, I'm washing my hands, that I found a new skincare, I would say like step, like it's a new step that I want to add to my skincare routine. And not that I have like a very big skincare routine. By the way, I feel like when it comes to skincare, less is really, really more. And we were talking about that with my sister in one of the Bali vlogs. I really feel like less is more, because when I was young, I used to have really strong acne, and I would use all sorts of creams and all sorts of like things to make sure my acne went away, etc. And it never actually did. And the second that I stopped using things on my face and the second that I stopped obsessing over my skin is when my skin got better. But then again, like we all have different skin types and whatever, so don't take what I'm saying word for word. Obviously consult with your doctor, etc. But I don't feel like we need to be doing a 10-step skincare routine to have perfect skin. Like I feel like that's a bit excessive. Anyways, going back to, I keep deviating from the topic of conversation. What's happening? I'm talking to you guys about LED masks. So basically, this is, I mean, I don't want to speak too much because I'm not very well informed about it yet, but from the few videos and TikToks that I've seen, I feel like it's a really good routine, like a really good addition to my routine that I would want to add. Sorry, I just checked the angle if it was the widest possible. So what was I saying? What's wrong with me today? Have you noticed? I just can't focus on one thing. So basically, it's this mask that has a combination of red and blue light, and when you put it on your face, you basically, like your skin basically, not your skin absorbs. The light penetrates your skin, and it penetrates your skin to a certain level, whereby it promotes collagen if you're using red light, and if you're using blue light, it can kill bacteria on your skin. So that's interesting. Specifically for collagen, because I feel like I'm the kind of girl that wants to have a snatched face at all times. I just want to have like a snatched face at 50 years old. You know what I mean? I want that vibe. So I feel like in order to get there, I really need to start watching out for my collagen production and watching out for my skin. And basically, if you put this mask, I think for like 2 to 3 minutes or 10 minutes, I'm not sure, depending on the mask and depending on the intensity of the light, you just need to do it every day. And apparently you're going to start seeing results in skin tightness and in like basically the patches on your skin, etc. in like 2 to 3 weeks. So I'm thinking of getting it. But the only thing that I'm a bit worried about is I'm just scared of everything that has to do with light and everything that's electric, because I know that like on some levels, if the light is way too strong and if the UV rays that come as part of the light, I don't know, I'm like going into too many details for the type of expertise that I have right now, but I'm trying. So basically, for example, like blue light has a certain level of UV light, and if the UV light is very, very strong, basically it's not good for you. So technically, you end up doing something that's not really healthy. So I just want to look into it a bit more just to make sure that it actually helps and it actually does good things. I've seen a lot of good reviews, as I told you guys. I don't know if you know, like there are 2 doctors on YouTube and they do like really, like basically they review trends on TikTok and whatever, and they were saying that these LED lights are really good. And usually when it comes to like skin devices and when it comes to like, you know, things that don't involve fillers or Botox or whatever directly, they're like, no, this doesn't work, this is a myth. But for that specific mask, they were like, yes, we like this. But at the same time, it could have been a paid ad, which I feel like it was. But at the same time, I do know a few people that use it, and I do know a few people that see a lot of results from it. So this is like something, like a little project that I'm working on the side. Whenever I have free time, I just look at the reviews and I kind of like see what the best type of mask there is. So if you're interested, I will keep you posted on my little research as I go along. But it's definitely something that I really want to try, because my skin is like, don't get me wrong, I love my skin, I'm very thankful for my skin, but I just feel like I should have taken more care of it when I was young. Like I would always like tan my face and burn my face and not put so many like not put SPF on it every day. I would just like not give a shit about my skin, basically. Which, you know, at 28 you start seeing the results of your carelessness as a younger self. So yeah, if you're a bit younger than me, that's your sign to take care of your skin, because once you're 28 and once you can't do anything about it anymore, you're gonna regret it and you're gonna pay for Botox, which I cannot wait to do again when I'm in Lebanon. I'm gonna obviously let you guys, ouch, I'm gonna obviously keep you guys posted on my Botox experience in Lebanon. I've already had Botox on my frown lines and it wasn't the best experience, to be honest, because I feel like everything in my forehead got frozen except for my frown lines, which makes me a bit worried, because I feel like, I don't know, like I feel like the doctors are not understanding what I mean exactly and what I want exactly, but I'm hoping that that specific doctor can actually like just listen to me and listen to what I have to say. And that's something else that I think is really important when it comes to like cosmetics doctors. You really need to make sure you're going to someone that is patient enough to listen to what you want, rather than someone that just thinks that they're the best at what they do and that doesn't have time and doesn't even want to listen to you and just like does your job and like lets you go. I feel like it's very important for a doctor to sit with you and speak with you and ask you exactly what you want, etc., etc. Because a lot of doctors, like, you'll just go to them, they'll be like, yeah, I need to do your face, your temples, your cheeks, your cheekbones, your whatever, and then they just want to inject your whole face and make you look like everyone else, whereby we just want to improve the little things that make us a bit insecure about ourselves without changing too much of our face structure. At least that's what I want. Like, the ideal case scenario for me is just to like improve my like the frown lines, and that is it. I just want to keep the rest of my face as natural as possible, and as like I want to look like myself, basically, just like a better version of myself, which is another reason why I'm very pro someone getting these things done to their face if that's what they really want, and if they're insecure about something that's they just can't shake off. I think if you can do it and if you really want to do it, I think you should do it and try it. Because at the end of the day, it's not like it's a surgery. It's not a big deal. You can always reverse it if you don't like it. I think in life, in general, you should try things as much as possible. And when you try things, you'll be able to kind of like figure out if that's something you like or if that's something you don't like. And you'll only be able to know that if you try. So, yeah. That's my 2 cents on the situation. Having said that, I'm gonna stop speaking. I noticed from this Vlogmas is that I can speak for days. Just give me a camera and I will speak to you for days. Which I guess is a good thing for Vlogmas. It's a good thing for you guys, but it's not a very good thing for me because I get tired very quickly and then I can't speak to anyone in my life. Like today, I have not spoken or seen anyone in my life, and I also, yeah, whatever. I'm gonna stop speaking. I will see you guys in tomorrow's vlog. No idea what it's gonna be. Well, I'll have to wait and see. But I'm gonna see you tomorrow. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and leave comments and ring the notification bell. Bye!